Hello, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Sarabella and it is really hot. This fan is going to enable me to make this podcast without kind of keeling over. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. I'll actually try and get it a bit quieter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. I was home last weekend in Ireland. So being home was lovely, but also kind of weird and saddening. I was expecting to feel this massive relief when I went home, but I actually didn't really feel it. And I think it was because there was kind of a knowledge in my head that it's not where I live anymore or right now, you know? So it was strange to be like home in the place that I've always considered home, or especially for the last 2 years, and to kind of feel that this isn't home. That was strange. One piece of exciting news is I have booked a trip to the Edinburgh Fringe next week. I was feeling bad that I felt I haven't really done one single nice thing for myself all summer, and I have massive regrets about not going to All Together Now. It was exactly the lineup that I would have loved. I didn't even look for tickets or anything, even though there was people I knew going and everything. So I got a mailing list email from Vittorio Angeloni, who I follow and whose podcast I listen to, and it was with Fringe recommendations, and it kind of made me go like, why don't I go to that now that I'm here in the UK and I've a under 30s rail card and I can go, you know? So I booked that today, so I'm happy with that. I think that'll be great and just like a really fun thing. I just want to do fun stuff, you know, and have some fun. Sorry, I'm trying to kind of aerate my fringe, so I'm just sweating under it. Another bit of good news, I got a call back today for a job that I had applied for weeks ago and hadn't expected to hear from them at all. So I have an interview for that next week before I go, so that's exciting. You know, something that might actually materialise into paid working hours, which would be great. I performed for the first time in a while at the 60th birthday at home that I went home for last week. And it was actually, I played with my sister and her boyfriend. The idea was that we'd do separate sets, but to be honest, I was quite anxious. Having not played for a while, and just my kind of confidence musically is like quite low at the moment. I feel like it's coming back, but it's been pretty low for the last while. So we all played together kind of in a more informal jam setting, and it was awesome and everybody loved it. I'm also so happy to be back to full blonde. As soon as I went to get the pink taken out last week, and as soon as the girl showed the mirror, took the picture of the back and showed me, I just was like, I feel like myself again, you know? Like, I'm glad that I did the experiment with the pink hair, but I really wasn't feeling how it was looking for the last few months when it had mainly washed out, and was kind of a two-tone thing. I wasn't keen on that. So yeah, I'm just happier to be back to me, you know, and it's kind of like the relief I felt has kind of put paid to. Sometimes I'm like, you know, maybe I need more crazy hair to be an artist, like maybe I need to dye my hair red, or there's so many blonde bitches out here, you know. But it's just very me, you know. So I also had my first tutorial with my songwriting lecturer in the course I'm doing at the moment, and it was really kind of reassuring because I just kind of talked to him about like the confidence, you know, crisis that I'd had really continuously since I wrote the last song on my album, so for about 2 years. And he was reassuring, and he was like, yeah, it's just, you know, welcome to the music industry, everybody goes through this, like you write something good and then you're convinced you'll never write anything good again, you know. So I think it, like some of the stuff he said, is going to kind of help me to detach from outcome and be a little bit more free with creativity. Sorry it's so short, this... Oh. Sorry, the light just changed really intensely. I don't know why that happened. So sorry it's been so short this week, but hopefully next week I'll have lots to tell you about. Thank you for watching. Listen to my music, it's very good. And see you next Thursday.